अतो क्षुद्राः अतो कृष्णा अतो श्वेताः अतो आशादिका हताः श्वेताभिः सह सर्वे हताः आहरावत्य श्रितस्य हविषो यदा तत्सत्यं यदमुह्यमस्य जम्भयोः आददामि तथा हि तत् खण्ड्रसि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः यो वां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति अग्निर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति योऽग्निरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अग्निरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायोरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै वायोरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति असौ वै कपन्नपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो मुष्यकपत आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अमुष्यकपत आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यश्चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै चन्द्रमस आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति नक्षत्राणि वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो नक्षत्राणाम् आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै नक्षत्राणाम् आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पर्जन्यो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो वामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो सुनामं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति राजाधिराजाय प्रसन्नसायिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवा नारायण नमोऽस्तुते विसर्गबिन्दु मात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व साईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मामत्वा क्षमस्व साईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं सर्वस्वी त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महीषाः ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
We often walk with the heavy illusion that we are alone, forgetting that you are the silent heartbeat within our own chest. Loving Klang to the most beautiful and ever compassionate Lord Sai. Dear Swami, don't just watch us from afar. Step into our thoughts, take residence in our actions, and holds our hands so tightly that can we no longer wander away from the fog of the eye and the mind. Lead us to the truth of thee. In every heartbeat, in every tear, in every step, stay with us, Son.
hearts your tender smile and the soft rhythm of your footsteps. Your answer echoes through the chambers of our longing hearts. Why do you ask where I have gone? I am where my name is sung. I live in your remembrance. Swami, if your presence is found in the song of the devotee, then Lord, listen to our heart's plea today. We do not look for you in a distant heaven. We call you into this moment, into this melody. We seek the grace that flows from your lotus feet. Come, Lord Sai, grant us your grace. But we know the secret. It is only your light reflecting in our eyes that makes it so. Without you, the world is a garden without color, a melody without a soul. We try to find comfort in the people and things around us, but the heart knows better. It knows that no love can ever fill the space you have carved out for yourself. Sometimes, the silence of your physical absence feels heavy, but then a flicker of love arises in our hearts, and we realize you haven't left at all. You are the very feeling of love. You are the breath that keeps us alive. Without you in the temple of our hearts, Sai, there is no us.
मोहब्बत की कमी दिल में अगर एहसास होता है, जरा झांको तो पाओगे ईसाई पास होता है। ओ करिश्मा ये उसी का है कि दुनिया खूबसूरत लगती है, वरना आदमी को आदमी प्यारा से होता है। साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, Thank you. जगतीपुरीश्वर बाबा
Sathya
Bhajans ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ तत्सत् श्रीनारायण पुरुषोत्तम
Om Sri Sai Ram. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. We'd like to extend our warmest welcome to all our guests who have come from different places. Brother Hari in Sai Ushaka, Auntie Balbir, after a long time, and many others, people whom I don't recognize, but I'm happy to see you all are here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's just look at the thought for the day. When the fruit is ripe, it will fall off the branch of its own accord. Similarly, when Vairagya, or renunciation, saturates your heart, you lose contact with the world and slip into the lap of the Lord. So let me just share with you the message from the Sai Inspires. How can one move from restless seeking to steady spiritual progress? Bhagavan clearly explains how and why we must strive for this progress. There are three types of approaches towards the Lord. The eagle type, which swoops down on the target with a greedy swiftness and suddenness, which by its very impact fails to secure the object coveted. The monkey type, which flits hither and thither from one fruit to another, unable to decide which is tasty. And the ant type, which moves steadily, though slowly, towards the object which it has decided is desirable. The ant does not hit the fruit hard and make it fall away. It does not pluck all the fruits it sees. It appropriates just as much as it can assimilate and know more. Do not fritter away the time allotted to you for sojourning on earth in foolish foppery and fanciful foibles, which always keep you outdoors. Swami and his English. When are you going to walk indoors into the warmth and quiet of your own interior? Retire into solitude and silence now and then. Experience the joy derivable only from them. This is from a divine discourse shared on October 26, 1961. So I think it's a very beautiful message, and without wasting any more time, I would like to move on to the next segment of the day. As you all know, Brother Hari Haryana is here from SS3, and I would just like to read out a very short biodata penned by none other than his wife, Sai Aradhana. So I'm just going to read this out, and I'll call him on to deliver today's message.
Actually, he wrote it himself.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Haridas was born into a Sai family and has been connected to the teachings of Sathya Sai Baba from a young age. Over the years, he has remained actively involved in Sai Center activities, including study circles, satsangs, and youth and parent engagements. He has been serving as a spiritual coordinator and has worked closely with youth from his Bal Vikas days through to teen and young adult programs, including spiritual enrichment efforts at the national and center level. He continues to conduct sessions on how we can better understand Swami and build a personal connection with him. Today, he shares as a fellow devotee on this journey, learning and reflecting in conjunction with Swami's Aradhana on the topic of loving Sai, living Sai. So without further ado, I'd like to call upon Haryana.
अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वर अर्पणमस्तु. My humble pronouns at the lotus feet of our beloved Swami, Mother, Father, and everything. Sai Ram, dear brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, children. Okay. I'm very overwhelmed today. So much of love in the center, so many people that I know from a very young age. It's like coming back to a family that I've always known. And I thank Swami for making this, allow me to come here today. From the entrance, walking in, seeing all our senior aunties who I've seen so long, I've spent so much of time with them. Everyone, that is, Swami was greeting me as I was coming, and that really, I was overwhelmed. I was so much in tears actually throughout the Bhajans. And to have a wonderful offering where all of you all sang your hearts out. This is Swami, and this is Swami's love. It's just beautiful. And I really feel Swami here in this, driving in here, seeing the center in the midst of this environment so beautifully, it just stood out. The center just stood out in the midst of, I was like, where are we driving into? But when I saw the signboard, it's like a light, like a beacon of light. It was powerful. I think that Swami is emanating it through this neighborhood, whatever the neighborhood may be. It's like a lotus, that's there. And I think that and you're all coming coming, being here and serving whatever you're serving and whoever is serving. I think Swami is guiding all of you. So thank you once again, and thanks Swami for bringing me here. This Klang Center is very special to me. I grew up at least about 4 years being in Klang Center when it was at the home. Alright? And it's my first time coming to the center here, to be honest, after you've moved into this building. The center has bridged 2 families together, for those of you who know, right? And so I thank Swami again. Dear brothers and sisters, whatever I'm going to share today is not a lecture. I'm not saying and preaching anything that's right or wrong. It is a reflection of what I feel this Aradhana Day on Friday. I shared a little bit, just 20% of it in SSG Center on Friday as we celebrated our Aradhana Day on Friday. And I'm just going to touch a little bit. Again, it's a sharing, it's a reflection. And I'd like you all to take back this reflection with you. Right? It's Aradhana. Okay? So please take it as a informal sharing with Swami here. And I want Swami to guide every word of mine so that it touches all of us here. That's how it's touching me. Dear brothers and sisters, I think Aradhana is a day. What's Aradhana? Why are we seated here? Why? Why we gathered? A day of? Well, thanking, gratitude for this man has walked, this avatar, this curly head, being has walked this earth for 85 years. He walked, giving us so much. And all of us have different relationship with Swami. Am I right? All kinds of relationship. So I want to start off with 4 questions that I want you to take back. And something that I asked myself, 2026, I was born into this organization, born into Swami's fold, and Swami has worked his way throughout all our lives. And I asked myself the first question today. Who is Swami to me? Who is Swami to us? We are under this organization called Sathya Sai Baba Organization, International Organization, GC, whatever you call it. Doesn't matter. It's his organization, one guru, one teaching, everything under the same roof. Now, who is he to me? Many of us take him as divine. Many of us take him as a great guy doing a lot of good work outside. He's doing philanthropy, he's doing fantastic work. Many of you take him as a guru. So what do you see Swami as? What is Swami to you? Something to think about. Second question, what is your relationship with Swami? If he's a guru, what is your relationship? If he's God, what is your relationship with him? If he's your friend, what is your relationship with him? If he's your mother, what is your relationship with him? So the first, who is Swami to you? Second, what is your relationship with him? And third, what do I aspire to be? After finding out who Swami is to you, after finding out what your relationship with you, now what does it matter? What do I want to aspire from this? What do I want to aspire from Swami? Do I want to learn his teachings? Or am I just content coming to the center? I'm singing my bhajans, I'm doing service every week. Is that all? Is that all? Are we just happy and contented coming here week in, week out, sing our bhajans, do our seva, and we go back? So all this goes back to again, who is Swami? What is my relation to you? Is there Swami every Monday, every Saturday? I come, I punch card. Out of my many activities in my day, my week, Sunday, 6:30, I come and sit here diligently, sing my bhajans, listen to the message, say Sai Ram, have a satsang, I go home. Is that what my relationship with Swami is? Or is that my relationship with the structure of the organization? Swami is beyond the organization. Your relationship, our relationship with him is beyond this building, beyond this whole organization that the world is running on. That is something to reflect upon, dear brothers and sisters. I want to start with these 4 questions, and I want you to take these questions home, because the answer is not, you won't get it tonight, not tomorrow. It's a constant journey, because that introspection and going within to understand our relationship with him, to take that relationship, put it into practice, and make meaning out of the relationship, and taking it from there and aspiring to know what I am here for. It is a lifelong journey. Agree? There's no right and wrong. Nobody's going to judge your devotion, because that unique relationship is between you and him. Right? But the question, the introspection must constantly go. With that, I'd like to share a story with you. The title today. Swami once in Vrindavan was sitting, it was very famous, one of my favorite stories, and it hit me so much, I think, when in 2007, when I came back from the World Youth Conference, and I was actually, we were talking to my wife online at that time, and I was just, it was at the Penang conference. We had a youth conference in Penang, right? And there was Radio Sai, the study circle came up. And there was a story they shared in there. Swami in Vrindavan, for those of you know Vrindavan, in Trai, when he goes for summer there, he's very relaxed in Vrindavan, right? And in Trai, he sits on this beautiful jula, he sits on the swing, and all the students will be seated around him. And in that swing, he was sitting down after Bhajans. And suddenly he stopped the swing. And then he looked at the boys and he asked, "Do you love me?" And then the boys said, "Of course, Swami, we love you. We love you with all our hearts." Swami said, "No, you don't love me. You like me." So the boys was puzzled. "You don't love me, but you like me." So the boys wanted to know, "Swami, no, Swami, we love you. We're doing everything for you. We're doing all that we know. We're just doing everything. We love you so much with our hearts." And Swami said, if you have a dog at home, you bathe the dog, you feed the dog, you play with the dog, you do everything with the dog, right? Just that's it. Do you follow the dog through this whole day? Do you feel the pain of the dog? You sleep with the dog. You share its joys and sorrows. So Swami said, my boys are like the dog. They are treating me like a dog. They only like me for what they want. They don't love me. Wow. That blew the boys away. I read that, it blew me away too, because it's painful, right, to hear such a thing. It's powerful. You don't love me, you like me. So there is so much power in that. And today we're just going to just touch on that. I'm just going to leave you with that reflection at the end of the day. Why did Swami say like versus love? How do I love Swami? Anyone? How do we love Swami? Do we just like Swami? Imagine his presence always, every time. Is that all? Then what? Brothers and sisters, loving Swami, he said, is putting Swami in the center of everything that we do. Do we agree that we compartmentalize Swami sometimes. We associate Swami so much with the organization. True. Because when I come on a weekly bhajans and I come for my weekly activities, Swami mode is on. Right? I must do seva, I must come and sing my bhajans, I must go back and doing this. That's the Swami mode. It's not wrong. It's there. It's unconsciously, it's not wrong. But now just take one step back and start thinking about it. Are we putting on a Swami mode? Or is Swami in the center of everything? Is Swami in the center of our life? Like the dog. We take care of the dog, we like the dog, we feed the dog, we bathe the dog, we do everything for the dog. But is the dog the center of our lives? Our children are the center of our life, right? Parents center of your life. Is Swami the center of our life? Or in our daily activities, everything, the work, the school, this and that, Swami is another activity. Hey brothers and sisters, I'd like to share a story. Swami said, if you love me, you will implicitly follow my teachings. Implicitly. Just following his teachings, is it enough? You literally take his teachings. We become yes and no. Swami said this, we must sit down in a row. Boys must be segregated with the girls. We cannot do, it's all, we don't look into the inner meaning of why Swami is trying to ask the question, Swami, is this what you meant, Swami? And introspect. So there's a story that Swami said. There was this Buddhist monk, right? So Buddha was coming to this village to visit everyone in the village. So there was a house of a woman who's not very, the woman of a not good character. Okay, I don't say the word so much now with children here, but a woman with not good character was also living in the village. So there was a Brahmin priest there. He thought because of his piousness and everything, Buddha will go and see his house. Buddha came, he straight away went to this lady's house, right? Of whose character but that's how they call it in term. Buddha went, sat in a house, took food, he drank water, blessed her, and then he went to this Brahmin guy's house. And he was so upset. He said, how could you? Swami, how could you go there? She's of this character. How could you do this? And Buddha said, though her birth is of such nature and her act is of such nature, she is constantly thinking of me. Unlike you, born in a family of high stature who's pious, the only thing that you thought the whole time is what and who is going to her house, instead of thinking of God. Second story Swami mentioned. The two Buddhist monks was traveling one day. They had to cross the river, and there was a flood. And there was a young lady, calling in pain. She fell down and she prayed and she was telling, please help me, I need to cross the river, I need to get back to my son. And so this Buddhist monk, they're celibates, young monks, and the girl was a young girl. One of the monks immediately went and carried her, put her hands around her, carried her across the river and laid her back. And now, 3 hours they walked to the ashram, it was already evening. And this other monk that went with him was so disturbed. He looked so worried. So this monk asked, I've been noticing you since I carried the woman and brought her. Why are you so upset? And look, you're so worried about things. And you know what he said? How could you do this? How can you go and carry a young woman like that? You're not supposed to do all that. So the mind said, I crossed the river 3 hours ago and I forgot about it because my instant reaction was to help the woman. You carried that thought all throughout for 3 hours and it's disturbing. Right? Yeah, you're still carrying the woman for 3 hours in your hand. So these two stories that Swami mentioned was, what do you think the teaching is? Swami said, many of them understand. You know, read my Sathya speaks, they read all kinds of discourses, but they are not understanding what the master is truly wants. What does he really want? And this again, brothers and sisters, I go back again, who is Swami to us? And what is my relationship with him? What do I want to aspire from him? The teachings are there, books and books. 85 years, this avatar has walked this earth. And we're busy running here and there and finding Shri Baba, Prema Sai Baba, all kinds of distractions are going on. My lifetime is still needed to go through and understand what this avatar has come and still taught us. Understanding his true message. And with that, Swami gave the other story. There was to show this whole example. All the big pandits came to Puttaparthi once in 1967 to do the first Paduka Puja. You know Swami's Paduka? We do this puja there. So Puttaparthi, all the pandits came there, they did this big puja. After all the puja, Swami asked, so, what is the significance of this Paduka Puja? Why are you doing Paduka Puja for me? So he said, oh Swami, Paduka Puja, shows our surrender to you, and the Padam is there, it's there, it shows that you have manifested yourself. Wherever the Paduka is, that is where you are. He said, nothing like that. What was his answer? The true Padukas is when you start walking the footsteps of the Master. The sandals, you need to walk on the sandals of the Master, and you can only do that if you understand really what he wants out of us. We tend to tell Swami, Swami, I want this, Swami, you're giving me this, okay, must be A, B, C, Swami. If you do this, I will be the good devotee, I will do everything. Are we giving Swami A, option of A, B, C? No, A, B, C. There's no option, we're not telling Swami. There's no option, we're telling him exactly what he wants. So we want Swami to be like that. I want this, Swami, I do all this. Have you once asked Swami, what do you want? That is what he's asking. Have you asked what makes me happy? Very powerful things to ponder. This thing, this Aradhana, these are the things that came in reflection. We ask Swami, I want this, Swami, I learn your Gita, I will read my study circles, I read my Sathya, Satyam So Sundaram, I do all that, I come now and do my sadhana. But what makes him happy actually? What do you think actually makes him happy? Emotion is there. I love Swami, I want to come, I cry, I love Swami. Emotion is there. Devotion is also there. I'm devoted. I come every week, I come to the center, I do his service, I do whatever needs to be done, everything I do. I'm devoted to the movement. I'm devoted to Swami. Emotion there, devotion there. That's what it was. The teachings, the emotions put into devotion and becomes transformation of the teachings, walking on the footsteps of the Master, only then the transformation can happen. So going back to the 4 questions, we can only have that emotion and the devotion if we have a connection with this being. And all of us, our connection is different. How many of us are just out of curiosity? I like to do this because I always like to know the audience best. Because when we speak, we tend to think, oh, everybody feels Baba's God, and you must come, you must be committed, you organize it. We do all that. And if you don't come, some people who don't feel it, you are guilty. Right? How many of you all just feel Swami is a guru, a teacher, really good teacher that follow? Hands up. You don't have to. Right? How many of you feel is God? I don't really touched and feel that He is God. You believe, full conviction that He is God. Can anything shake you? No. whether he's guru, whether he's a great man who's doing great work, or whether he's divine, it is fine. So define your relationship. Who is it to you? It could be Ganesha who has taken that place. So what? Krishna, whoever it is. Understand the relationship. Because, brothers and sisters, loving God is not just the center, it's not this. Loving God is loving something so much that you put that in the center of everything that we do. There's nothing. The moment we wake up, Sai Ram. And the moment we sleep, Sai Ram. If everything distracts us, which will happen, we get distracted, and that's how life is, which is totally fine. But how much are we plugging in back to that source? After building that connection, knowing what relationship with Him is, how much are we plugging back to the source? This electricity, the whole day, when we say, I think many of us have heard this constant integrated awareness, this whole jargon of, constant integrated awareness. CIA and all the jargons we use, the abbreviations around that. You're plugging to the source, you're plugged in there, the electricity comes. How much are we plugged into that source in a day? Because we get plugged out. The wire gets, we move away, we get distracted, work comes, boss comes, this comes, children, this, that, in-laws, whatever, all that, and then you're moving away, the plug gets unplugged from the source. And then we get into a whirlwind, and we are sucked. So the secret here is, how much are we aware that we are unplugged? We come now, today we had a beautiful program, we feel nice, beautiful, and now after we step out of this place, slowly, am I still plugged in? Maybe until tonight you're plugged in, correct? I'm not telling everybody, won't get, I'm sure everybody will be plugged in, but tomorrow slowly, you're plugging, we move, and we get unplugged in. So this is the sadhana, this is the constant journey that we have to do in order to understand who He is, what is my relationship with this, how can I live with Him. Living with Sai, loving Sai is to live with Him. Not like the dog story. Keep that in mind always. It's in my mind every time. Am I a dog? Do I treat Swami like that? I want something, I go, Swami, I do everything because you must give me this love. You must have a peaceful life, Swami. Fine, good. We must ask. He's the Father, He'll give it to you. Right? But is that it? I want to finish off with one story, very powerful story. Again, Buddha, I don't know, this Buddha stories, we have next week, Buddha Purnima. But this Buddha stories just came. I only realized it in the morning actually. I have to read the story because I didn't want to miss the parts, the nuances of the story. You don't know who Ananda is, right? Buddha story. Who was Ananda? Disciple, but who was he really? Cousin brother. Right? We did this drama in Puttaparthi once. Buddha Purnima is very powerful. So, when Buddha attained enlightenment, Ananda chose to stay with him. So that time when he reached enlightenment, because Buddha came, he was the first one to come and say, Buddha, I want to be with you. I want to be your disciple. Please accept me as your disciple. Right? So, but before I become your disciple, Ananda said this, before I become your disciple, I got 3 wishes. You must fulfill that for me. He put conditions straight away. To become a disciple, you told the Guru, I must have a condition for you. Okay? First condition, I should always be with you. You should never send me away. Remember, first condition, I should always be with you, never send me away. Remember? Second condition, whenever I ask you to meet someone at any time, you should not refuse. Ananda is telling her, as a disciple is telling his Guru, when I ask you to meet someone, don't refuse. You must go and see this person. Okay, disciple telling Guru. Third, you and I should always stay together. I should never be separated from you. 3 things. First one was Huh? I should always go, never leave me. I should always go wherever we go. Second, should never refuse to meet anyone. Whoever asks you to see, go and see. Third, you must stay together. You should not be separated from you. So Buddha said, okay, he agreed, and Ananda was initiated and he became a disciple of Buddha. So many years went. He was doing what all he did to distract with Buddha. He did his work, gave him the food. You know, like how Swami's, personal, the boys used to say, this Ananda did everything. All these three wishes, Buddha obliged and Buddha did for him. Now, time came and Buddha was going to Samadhi, right? And then all the monks gathered, and every monk was so calm. They were so poised. They were just in meditation as Buddha was holistically, he was going, his body was giving way. But here, Ananda, what was his state? Sobbing and crying. He was like a child, just sobbing. And then Buddha asked him, Ananda, why do you cry? I fulfilled all your wishes, sir. Right? I stayed, I'm always with you. I saw everything you did. Right? So why are you crying? And Ananda replied, yes, Guru. I was with you, I saw you, everything you did, but I have not attained anything. I was with you, I was with the Master, I saw everything you did, I heard every word you said all these years, but I have not attained anything. I do not know how to live without you. Didn't we feel like this when Swami was gone, physically? Right? We felt, how am I going to live without Swami is gone? Some of us who really felt attached to the physical form felt that separation so much. Right? So then Buddha said, what can I do, Ananda? I fulfilled all your wishes, but your surrender was conditional. You acknowledge it. Right? Surrender was conditional. That night, Ananda sat alone in deep silence, and for the first time, he turned inward, and there was stillness in him. The mind was still. Dear brothers and sisters, this story, when we put it up in Prabhupada, when Swami left, and everybody was in pain and everybody was going through. So he put up this drama in Puttaparthi, and this story was the ending of the ending drama, the ending story of all Buddha's stories. You'll believe the flower from Swami's picture in the Samadhi, like a big chunk of flower, just fell down as the boys or youths were acting, and when Buddha was going to Samadhi and Ananda was crying, the flower just fell, And from that time to now, the message that came, or the reflection that I personally had from this is, the Master lives on. The words of the Master lives on. We do feel like physical, I do feel. Today I sat down and cried. I was just imagining him walking down, from the ladies' side. I used to strategically sit at a place on the men's side where I could see where he walks in from his house, the whole stretch. So hopefully I'll get that place where I can just see, because the longest space time you have is there. You just walk in, he'll be going zigzag, zigzag, zigzag with this rope flipping, from left to right. You'll just be walking. And today I was imagining this, tears just like flowing. It's all photographically, it's all in your head already, all these moments. I was crying. Great, we're missing. But where are we today? 85 years of him coming, doing what all he did, and he left. How he left? Because sayonara he gave him, he left. Right. So where are we today? 2026 or 2011. All of us are in different journeys. The children know Swami differently. The teens know Swami differently. The adults, we know Swami differently. And everybody's connection and relationship with him is unique to him and to you. Leverage on him. Let's take it. music, introspect with awareness. Am I unplugged from the source? The moment we get up in the morning, ayo, another day, I don't see my boss's face. I do it, I don't say I don't. But immediately an awareness comes in, check. Swami, you are there. And then you get up, you brush your teeth, you shower, you sing bhajan, you whatever you want to do until you go to work, you do your work, you come back home, the kids sleep, see your spouses, this, whatever, not. And then when we sleep, before we close our eyes, are we plugging back and say, Swami, thank you. Whatever the day could have been, thank you. We are a child to Him. If you take Him as a mother, it's okay to complain. It's okay to ask Him. Scold Him. That's your relationship. It's fantastic. Your relationship is a disciple, a guru, and a shishya. Swami has said, I must follow. This. Okay, good. Implicitly follow. That's your relationship with Him. He will answer you. Right? So, what are the 4 questions again? Right? 3 questions, right? 4 questions. Do I love Him or like Him? Constant questions that goes on for the rest of our lives. Because without awareness, brothers and sisters, okay? Live, love and live. Emotion, devotion, transformation. This is my introspection and reflection for this Samadhi day, which will take me for the rest of my life. Yes, that's our sadhana. So let us pray to Swami to keep us strong, to keep us in sight, to keep us aligned with the source. Inside. Start seeing Him as you, as part of you. This is beautiful. We need this. Collectively, this powerful. This powerful. This collectiveness every week that we come is powerful. It's needed. But after we step out, this source needs to be taken out because it's back to you and Him only. Right? That relationship. With that, carry Him with you, love Him, and live with Him. Jai Sai Aradhana.
Thank you so much, Hari, and I think I don't even know how to summarize that because it's so touching, it's so beautiful, it's so inspiring. I don't know if you noticed, when we were telling the story about Buddha's story, flower from Buddha's photo. It had to be Buddha's photo. Why are you telling Buddha's story? So this is, I mean, it's not a coincidence. Right? Swami is here. He's telling us that He's here. And what we do is we take it as a critical, oh, Swami is here, flower from them, wow, we talk about it. And after we go home, what unless we forget about it, we unplug ourselves.
At the same time, you were sitting, the chunk of flower fall down for the photograph, but at the time the flower was coming.
Yeah, it was. So I think we just need to remember, Swami has already told us that, hey, I'm here with you always. Now we need to remember to keep that in our mind and bring Him with us always. And that's what I think and I was trying to share today, to always think of Him, live with Him, love Him, not just on a weekly basis, one day Sunday come, but just go home, but every day, wake up in the morning, Sairam, go to sleep, Sairam. Thank you so much for this wonderful, wonderful speech. You say when you came here, you were overwhelmed. Actually, we are very overwhelmed to have you with us here. So happy to see you, and Akka as well, and everyone here. So I would like to call Uncle Mona. Are you here, Uncle? Oh, he's got it. Like Swami is here. I would like to call Uncle Mona to share a token of appreciation to Hari and Krishna. Thank you so much. Okay, I also got Uncle Mona for a reason because he's here to share some updates with everyone. Not too long, I hope. 5 minutes one? Short one? Okay. Sorry, put you on the spot. But yes, Uncle Mona has said to share a few updates regarding our building. And I very nicely said that we are like a lotus around this place. This lotus has to move now. So, Uncle Mona has said to share a few updates.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, I will give something to make a time as well. Swami, this is an offering on this Aradhana day from Bandar Klang to you and make this our dream come true. Okay, we are from Malawi, we moved to this place and we occupy this place for more than 20 years. It's a 2 decades plus we are staying. And then in 2018, with collective all the devotees, we all decided to move to a better place. Currently, this place accommodates only 100 people in sitting capacity. But the most important thing is we need a bigger place for classes which we are conducting. We have about 100 over children registered. But it's one point of time we had 120 and 200 kind of things. But from COVID, we are unable to accommodate more children who want to come. All right. The goal is set as Swami's birthday, 23rd November, and then we have another 210 days. All right. All of us are carrying this vision in our hand. Okay. This is where we are now. All right. As we see, as of today, we already achieved 12%. All right, we are achievable. All right, achievable. As you can see, there's further slides. Okay, so today we will be sharing with you some of the materials where you can help us how to achieve the goal. Together, we united, we achieve the miracle. Next. All right. So all we need is, okay, to achieve the goal. It's easy way. We need to work within our networks. All right, we are asking everybody to give whatever possible, but we also asking you use your networks. So we are looking for 5 donors who can donate 50,000. All right, so that comes to 250. Similarly, the same mathematics goes. If the arithmetics, we'll get another 100,000, and followed by the another, at least. If let's say the number is bigger, it's fine. Right, this is a simple target. Achievable practical target, which is we have the building committee has discussed and done with this consultation with our treasurer. Next. All right. So some of the methods which is I see in the markets happening now is a day. I mean a ringgit a day. All right. If let's say you dedicate a ringgit a day from whatever things you are doing in a month, you give 30 ringgit. All right. For next 7 months. Next 7 months you are giving. That'll be useful as well. Okay, just think about it. This you are doing for a legacy in the center. So we also easily can achieve another 30,000. We have 84 people here. All right. So 84. So I put here 100. So 84 times. So how much is going to come? So that's how it's going to look. All right. Some of you may have your siblings or your family members not here. You can next slide. Right. So another thing is gratitude concept. This is practiced by Buddhists as well as Christians. So usually what they do is certain percentage of their income they will donate to the missionary. Alright, similar thing, which is what we are doing. So all the people sitting in front here are the people groomed by the classes which we have been conducted, including Naveen. The only person it is not in the system is me and Chandran. The treasurer and me, the rest all from the system, and they grown very well. So a portion of your business, a portion of your income, you can donate it for a good purpose. That's gratitude as Swami has given this to you. All right. The second thing is also when you go to corporate world, they always say a portion of your income, always you leave it to charity. They always say 5%. So what you want to give, generously you are giving voluntarily. All right. Okay. You may have traveled a lot. You may have a lot of coins. Nowadays you don't use the coins. It may be lying down in your house. Go back today. Just go and check all the coins. Okay. Every little things will make that big amount come together. Okay. So, and you have traveled also. So you are maybe you have a Hong Kong dollar. All right. You may have US dollar, or you might have whatever. So that money also will be useful. It is just being there in your house, not doing anything. Even a Kenyan shilling is fine. Right? Why a Kenyan shilling? Kenyan shilling is very small money. But fine, it's just a little money. It's also have the value. What we are looking at is a collective achievement we are going to do next. Alright, so in Muslim practice, they have a zakat. Zakat, what they do is they don't pay much. They pay 5 ringgit per person per year to purify the income they receive in their life, in the year. So every year they have to pay zakat only once. So 5 ringgit. So whatever amount you give. So this is the zakat concept. And when you put this, so assuming it is, we have how many families? Each family assuming is 5. Like my family, we have 5 of us. So let's say I pledge for 5, and then Amsa pledge for 5, Sachi pledge for 5. So it's multiplying effect is going to be there as well. So please consider that as well. These are the options I giving, but you may have more ideas, more things. Please, we have how long? 210 days to achieve the goal. Next. Okay. So we also will bring like some activities. This is with this approval of our council. We already received the thing. We'll do veggie food pack, car food sales event. You ignore this part, that's aside. We will take care of that. If let's say you have some resources, you want to help us, please. Next. Sorry, how many minutes? Okay. All right. So for this initiative, we invite all of you. Please come and join us. Call me, and I'll give the material. So I have the material. What I have here is the flyer. All right. The pledge form, the center profile, why we are relocating, and what is the process of relocating, and what is the process which is we done to relocate from this place. All right. For further details, please come and see me at the back near the library. I'll give the details, and whoever want to pledge now itself, you can pick up your phone, and QR code will be shared with you later. With that, thank you. Jai Sai Aradhana.
Thank you, Arthur. Yeah, so it's a very real thing. We have to do this place. So and we have only got a target. So please do come forward to see Mona if you need any more details. And yeah, we will hopefully by this year we are able to envision or rather see the reality. Okay, see it come true. All right, let's just quickly go to announcements before Arati. So 2nd of May, we're having a track lunch, which is the coming Saturday. And 16th of May, as usual, the Feed the Homeless program is on. And on the 23rd of May, there's a Sai Amazing Day. So more details will come in the next slides. Gayatri chanting as usual every Thursday at 4 o'clock. If you need any information, please contact Auntie Rani. Monday morning meditation is an ongoing thing every morning, Monday morning at 5:15 in the morning to 6 o'clock. You can scan the QR code to join, or you can contact Dr. Mona for more details. Family on duty, those who are interested to be the family on duty for the week, please do contact either myself or Brother Harvin. And we also have a Bandar Klang prayer group going on. If you have anyone who is in need of prayers for their health, well-being, or if you know anyone who needs that, if you want to join the WhatsApp group yourselves, please scan the QR code or can contact Uncle Mona or Brother Harvin. We are we having the budget practice? Right. Yes, okay. Yeah, so on the 2nd of May, since it's track lunch, so we'll not be having budget practice on the 2nd of May, but instead we are moving it to the next Saturday, which is on the 9th of May. So please keep that in mind. Bhavika's budget practice is on the 23rd of May. We're having a budget jamming very soon on the 6th of June. Please keep that date free. And tabla classes are still going on. If anyone wants any house budget, please either contact Brother Disha or Sister Jiro Prabha. Right? So this is the flyer for the track lunch. So everyone is invited to, this is a yearly thing, so please come forward on the 2nd of May. We start at 11 a.m. with prayers, bhajans, and then we serve lunch to everyone, home cooked meals, very delicious meals. So what is track? Track stands for Tradition, Religion, Aspiration and Culture. It's a yearly event in our center to jointly celebrate our center's anniversary, which was actually a few days ago. All right? So this year marks 34 years of us, of the center being formed. All right? So do keep the 2nd of May free. If you need any information, please contact either our youth coordinator, Brother Levin, or our ladies coordinator, Sister Deepa. And this is the Sai Amazing Race. This is a is it national or state program? Somebody? National program, yes. So this is the Sai Amazing Race, brought to you by the organization itself. This is being held on the 23rd of May at Taman Botani Negara, Shah Alam. So those who are interested, you may register or contact Sister Saltani, who's our teen youth coordinator. And it's I think it's like one of those amazing races, right? So with treasure hunts and all of that. So yeah, please do contact her for information. Monthly recycling day is, the next one is on the 12th of April. End of May, sorry. Time is flying so fast, I can't catch up. It's the 10th of May, which is the next recycling day. So if you have any items to recycle, please bring them forward during Bhajans, alright? Anything else? Done. Oh, okay, so this is the Sai SMS program. It's a digital spiritual companion. So if you are interested to actually join this, all you need to do is visit the web page here, and it's a daily chant of, is it daily? Yeah, daily, right? Yeah, Gayatri Mantra or Gayatri chanting and a few other things, Likita Japam and all of that. So this is one more way to keep Swami constantly in our prayers, in our daily life. So if you are interested, please do contact Uncle Mohana to get more details. You can scan the QR code and join this program. Alright? Yes, so that's it for the announcements. Let's move on to Mangalarti, and I would like to call upon Nadian and family to please come forward to take part.
सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की।
So before we end the day, we are going to celebrate the birthday of a few Bhavikas children. So can we have these children come forward? And also, most of you all will know, we have a very special sister who was born on the day that Swami left his mortal coil. Sister Shamini, who was born on the 24th of April. So if we go and call her forward to celebrate as well. Can we have the Bhavikas children? Who are they? Yeah, we can have the kids. Anyone born on the month of April? Gurus as well? Anybody on the month of April? Sister Aishwarya? Come forward, come forward. Sorry, come more often. Yeah, remember your name. Yes, anyone else? Second round. Your name has been called. I think Bhavika's children were the ones telling me about Bhavika. Thanks, Bhavika. Come. Let us sing the birthday song for.
Sai
Happy birthday to all of you all. Thank you very much. So you've come to the day, end of the day of this solemn but joyful celebration of Swami Sathya Sai Aradhana. Let us go home with the energy that we have experienced today, from the Bhajans to Haryana's talk to everything that we're going and everything else we're going to experience today after this. Take home the energy, the positive energy, and remember, as what Haryana has explained earlier, keep Swami with us always. Remember him always, and Swami is within us always. We just need to remember that and keep that in mind. And if we do that, then every day we'll have flowers falling for us, right? So let us remember this and internalize it from now on. Thank you very much. There's lovely dinner served after this, and after the Saishwarai, Samasta Loka, please do keep the hall as silent as possible. If you want to maintain the energy here, so you may sit down and meditate for a few minutes if you like to. And you are also welcome to come forward and offer flowers at Swami's plaza. Thank you very much. Good night. Jai Sathya.
सर्वप्रचोदयात् ॐ